Hey everybody, welcome back. MrGuideKing here, bringing you another part 14 of our Final Fantasy walkthrough. In this part, it is mostly cutscenes, some walking around and leveling you up. I'm sorry, don't be bored. Still watch and pay attention though. Some pretty important story progression happens here. We get a little more of a background into Noel's history, and we also get introduced into the Far series in the city of Padra. So if you don't want to um, exactly watch the cutscenes, because it is a very lengthy one, you can also just go to part 15 straight away. So no hard feelings, I understand. But after these cutscenes, we're going to be doing some exploring, some leveling up, and then we're going to be heading to our next destination, which is Erba 200 AF. So I'll be back after the cutscenes. Enjoy. If not, go ahead and go to part 15. See you there.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this nation, Padra, their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule. Over there, Mom.
What?
What did the inhabitants do for me?
Here,
Thanks.
you've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah, I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the Cirrus Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We try to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah. We can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
Welcome back. If you're still awake up there, that was a great
During the years
cutscene.
that
We
passed
got
as
the
we
hollow
traveled
artifact
outside
as
time
well,
and
so we're
space,
beginning able to
Hope
open
had
up
devoted himself to his
a
research,
gate in the southwest
trying to
corner
unlock the
of
mystery
the ruins.
paradox.
Overall,
If
really
the
great
gates are the
cutscene
cause
actually,
of the puzzle, they might also
and
be the
really
key to
gave us a
unlocking
great
it.
in-depth part of the game
But I
and
wonder,
part of Noel's
Am I
background.
getting
So
closer?
really uber excited
Will I
about that
find
one.
lightning in the end?
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. But
Time to find that gate.
we're just going to be doing some exploring,
It was in the
some looking
ruins.
around. Hopefully we can trigger some side quests and get those started so we can come back to them later if we need to.
They found traces of what looks like a large-scale battle in these ruins.
People in the past had to...
That's right. And it also looks like they were fighting their own...
Alright, let's do some walking
Keep
around,
this to
talk to
yourself, but-
the gate people and Alyssa.
Can't you just use the...
Sometimes if you talk to
In a
one of the main characters again who you just had a cutscene with, they'll give you a hint on where to go. In this game it's no different, but on this part it's not.
Pull it up.
But it is easy though, is all you have to do is look at your map in your main menu and go to the waypoint. I already know that, but I still want to do some exploring. It's nice to visit, or try to visit 100% of the territory if you can. So that's really important, is just to explore as much as you can. And I'm just doing all the fragment stuff right now. Alright, time for the leveling up. Pretty much same as last time. Since we don't have their synergist saboteur roles or medic roles unlocked, just kind of go ahead and give a couple to their secondary roles and a lot to their main roles. We're going to need them later. I tap Noel out at 27, level 27 for his commando, and I tap Sarah out at level 27 for her Ravager. So it's always important to give to their base roles and then to feed the secondary roles if you need to. And the good news is we just broke the 100-point barrier for magic and strength for Sarah Noel, so yay! Alright, let's see if she can talk to us, give us again. Because in other levels, this area is all opened up right here. Alright, let's go do some talking and walking around, see what we got. Nothing with this guy. Usually if you talk to the people, the NPCs, non-playable characters, with the little dots over their head, you can chip. Here we go, talking to Cole. Cole's gonna, he's gonna ask us to find some old machine parts for him. Now these aren't located in Yash's Massive 10 AF, but they are located in 10 10 1XF, sorry. 10s are X's in alternate timelines. So 1XF is where those parts are located. Let's see if we can do some exploring over here.
If I could go back and... although, I guess that would...
Nope, nothing. I know there's another side quest in here too, so that's why I'm looking around. I know there's another one. I believe it's down by the ruins. Let's go and jump off and see. Geronimo! Alright, yes, here she is. Shannon. Shannon wants us to find her necklace that she dropped that's also located in a different timeline, so we cannot get it now, but we are going to accept the mission, so it reminds us later to do it. But let's do a Mog. I think this would be a summoner's bracelet. Nope. Serenity Sachet. Sorry. Alright, up here, I actually got a pretty cool, important part coming up. We find one of the rare wild artifacts. Now, wild artifacts are like regular artifacts, except they open non-main storyline gates. So to get 100% exploration rate, you're going to need to have some of these wild artifacts in order to get the 100% explored on 10 maps, different areas. Sorry. So you're going to want to get it, and it's located jumping up and down right on top of the statue behind us. You can kind of see it. It's bouncing up and down. I'm going to have Mog reveal it. Now, we can't get it quite yet. We don't have the Moogle throw ability, but if you have traveled with Sunlith Waterscape 300 AF, you already have the Moogle throw ability. And that is the location of the wild artifact right there in that floating box. So go ahead and pick it up if you haven't, but we will definitely come back to that and pick it up in this walkthrough because it is a key item for later on. So we continue our quest with Sarah and Noel as they journey through time. It's getting a little intense. You can see the waypoint right there. All we gotta do is go to the southwest portion. But it's getting a little more interesting, a little more in depth. I can't wait for the character progression to continue, where we build up other bonuses and roles and change our paradigms up. It's going to be really awesome. But first we need to visit Chocobelina because I'm going to buy some monster minerals to level up my Ravager. I noticed he was getting a little low. Now you can always tell if you do have some materials, but you can't use them all because they're not a high enough level. For the most part, you can kind of tell in this game what's organic and what's biological, or what's mechanical and what's biological. So anything robotic, anything like that is mechanical. Anything monster looking and disgusting is pretty much organic or biological. And you're going to want to buy your components based on their level. So you can see I leveled up my Ravager a little bit. I have a grade 2 medic, which is awesome. That was a really lucky snag for me. But where I'm going right now is our next destination. I will see you guys in part 15 of my walkthrough. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you guys are, don't forget to sub my channel for more updates on when I'm posting videos. I try to do it twice a week and post as many as I can in that twice a week period. So this has been MrGuideKing, and I will see you next time.